What's going on, guys? It's Jesus, aka Chewy, and it's been a long time since I made any kind of a video or any update on my, current stay here in Korea. Let's just say it's been a crazy ride. I'm already like about 8 months into my contract. It's only a year contract, so man, I can't believe how fast time has just flown. I still feel like I just landed yesterday from Incheon Airport. But anyways, decided to make this little video just because a friend of mine recently asked me a bunch of questions regarding, the job, basically what I do here in Korea. I know if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, whatever, I post a lot of fun stuff, a lot of things that I do here in Korea, but I don't post too much about my school life. So if you have, a lot of questions, then here's a chance for me to answer them and, let you know a little bit of what I do. Anyways, without further ado, let's get to it. All right, guys. So first question: where do I work, or who do I work for? Basically, I work for a program called Epik. It's called English Program in Korea. I was placed at a elementary school, public elementary school here in a small town called Munsan. It's in the Gyeonggi-do province, Paju area, about an hour away from Seoul, so not too far. It's pretty convenient. I freaking love it. Um, anyway, so I work for Epic, and second question is, how did I get my job in Korea? So basically, there's a lot of opportunities out here that you can look up into. Just Google ESL positions in Korea. Very famous website you can look into is wayguk.org. I swear by it, please. Oh, lifesaver. Um, anyway, so I initially thought about applying to Epic alone, straight from the website, but after looking at it a little bit, I thought it'd be easier or on the safer side to go through a recruiter. So I, looked up on YouTube a few videos and saw some suggestions from a few YouTubers and went with that. I went with a company called Corvia. And let's just say that Corvia was amazing. I worked with a guy named Brian. The guy was 100% on top of things. Sometimes he wouldn't email me till maybe like 2 days later or something, but that's no big deal. As long as you're on top of your questions and you send them in as soon as you have them, they'll get back to you ASAP. So I had an amazing experience with them. I highly recommend them. Um, the interview process wasn't that difficult with Corvia, but they did stress the fact that you had to be on top of your game when it came down to the Epic interview. So, anyways, long story short, I contacted Corvia and asked them for assistance, and luckily I got in and paved the way to me getting the position with Epic. All right, so the next question that my buddy had for me, or that many people ask me, is how are you liking your school? Like how are the teachers with you? And for my case, and I'm just speaking on my case, um, it's been amazing. It's been 100% amazing. I have zero complaints, zero issues with any of my co-teachers. Um, we all get along just great. At least I think so. I mean, I don't really know 100%, but I go into work every day with a smile on my face, man. That's all I gotta say. Um, that's not to say that your situation could be different. They do stress the fact out in Epic or at orientation when you come in that you need to be open minded when you get to your school. You could have a situation where you have a really, really bad co-teacher, or not necessarily bad, but maybe not the friendliest, and you're gonna be like, "What?" So you have to be one of those type of people that is, or one of those type of persons that's thick-skinned. You have to make sure that you're coming out here for the right reasons, and that you're open-minded, and that you are going to, I don't know, somehow make. One thing I can say about that though is every school is different from what I'm told. Obviously, you might have a co-teacher, someone that's going to be there for every single class and it's going to tell you, to split the work either 50-50, or I don't know, 40, 60, whatever. Or you might have some co-teacher that just wants to do everything for themselves and just have you as a speaker. I have a lot of friends that have that situation, and it makes it easier for them, which is cool. I mean, I'm willing. When I came to Korea, I was willing to do anything. I was just like, I need to come out here. I want to experience this. So, just in my situation is where I asked the co-teachers what the plan was, and basically they just said just to emphasize the speaking portion because they're really shy. And you know, that's about it for my case. All right, guys. So, like, another question that I get a lot is, do I enjoy the teaching part of my job? Of course, it's part of my job. It's um, how do I put it this way? I absolutely love it. Granted, the first couple of months, I'd say the first 2 months, I was lost, 100% lost. I remember the first day I showed up to work. Um, I think I didn't teach until maybe the second or third day that I was there. Second or third day, I go in, I start teaching, and I don't have a co-teacher. They're there for support, but they don't really like get involved or anything like that. They let I was lucky enough that they let me handle the lessons. So again, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't have a teaching background, but I have worked, in different job positions where I have to kind of be like a leader or what have you. Anyways, I'm rambling. So long story short, I go in and I'm standing in front of like these little kids and I'm just looking at them like, "Hello guys, my name is blah blah blah. I'm from America and I'm obviously not white. I'm Mexican." So, anyways, I was completely lost. I didn't know what I was doing. No idea. I mean, I had like a gist of it through the TESOL program and stuff like that on what activities to go by, and obviously I did some research on what to do. But sometimes when you're put on the spot, you kind of just forget everything. So I had like this lesson plan ready to go. I was trying to tell the kids to do a couple things, and they were just lost. And I was like, "Well, this is great." But as the time goes on, as the time went on, man, I just kind of got the flow of things. I teach out of a book, for the school curriculum. Each grade has their own book, and just follow the chapters. And like I said, I have full control over the activities that I choose to teach them. Um, the teachers pretty much said, "Hey, here's the book. Make sure that they learn the key phrases and the words, and just try to emphasize, um, whatever's in the book." But at the end of the day, the activity portions, if you want to do something different or if you want to change something, it's up to you. If you want to show them a video or, whatever you think is best for them to kind of try to absorb the information or whatever. So they let me go with that. And basically from then on, I have like a little flow going on. So I love it. I mean, every day is so much fun with the kids. I give them high fives. I'm like, "Hey, what's going on, guys?" Talk to them like they're my friends, but also, make sure that you let them know, "Hey, if you're gonna go crazy on me, anja juseyo," like sit down, fam, because I ain't about that. Sometimes they do get out of hand, but I mean, it's nothing like you're gonna get upset about. You have to kind of just laugh it off and be like, they're kids. They're gonna play around. They're gonna jump around and drive you nuts. But at the end of the day, they're so much fun and they're adorable. And man, it's just a privilege to be able to just hang out with them and talk to them and make jokes. Oh man, these kids are so funny, man. Like I swear, I come into work just ready to laugh. There hasn't been one day where I'm like, "Oh man, I'm completely bored at work or I have nothing to do." But anyways, that's just a short video of what I wanted to talk about. How I've been the past 8 months. At this part of the game, just been waiting to see if I get renewed. I did speak with my school, and I've been they pretty much asked me if I wanted to stay another year, and of course I said yes. So they let me know, hey, everything should be good, and we're definitely happy to have you another year. So as long as everything goes through, you can't guarantee everything, of course. So as long as everything goes through, I will be here another year at my same school. Um, I'm happy to be here, and every day has been amazing. I will try to make another video regarding other questions, and see you soon.